Welcome to Top 5 with Joey Cassata. Starring Joey Cassata.
Team Jesus, my friend.
No!
Am I walking around park?
Co-starring Ernie Palooza. And the Doctor, Tommy Snyder.
Goddamn.
Now here's your host, Joey Cassata.
Hold on. Okay.
Go ahead.
What are the rules? If you pick a person, that means I can't pick them?
No, you could still pick them. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Top 5. I'm your host, as always, Joey Cassata.
And I'm Karen Carpenter.
You know what? Yeah, no, you're, not in the later years, Karen Carpenter. Karen Carpenter was very, very thin.
More like up in the nail at the end, but...
And back by popular demand, he's even in the opening credits now, the Doctor.
What do you hear? What do you say?
Ooh, very nicely done.
I watched it.
What'd you think of the episode with Greg?
Loved it. You got to watch some of his stuff. He's an excellent actor. It blows me away when he acts. It really is. It's you grow up with someone, you go, like, oh my God, look at this guy, But I wish him a lot of luck, and you guys check out Greg Prosser when you get a chance.
And I like that he basically confirmed that Ernie was the troublemaker of the block.
Yeah, Ernie did that to everyone. The newcomers in the block, he'd walk up, punch him right in the face.
And I got another special guest tonight. I didn't want to tell you guys, and he might be able to shed some light on this. Hold on.
What?
Here he is.
He's pounded down, loaded up,
from the block.
Yeah, buddy.
I like the background.
Calling from the Bahamas.
Yeah, Joe asked for a special guest, and I'm away at my house in the Bahamas. So at least I could do is meet, hang out, meet you guys, and it's a little chilly down here. That's why I got a long sleeve shirt on.
For everyone who doesn't know, Billy Z, welcome to the show. He grew up on Ernie and Tommy's and Greg's block, the infamous block. I don't know why I have these pieces of garbage on the show all the time from the block, but that's what seems like all I have.
I realized why Ernie never punched me and Billy in the face. Well, he did get me later on in life. That's because we were there before he got there. He only punched the people in the face that came after him. That was his welcoming.
It could also be because you two have giant heads.
I was there before Billy, by the way.
Ernie was there before me, but I could say he never punched me in the face.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I wanted to bring Billy in as a surprise guest tonight. He knows the topic. He's ready to go tonight.
Joe, if I got this right, it's the top 5 movie mob scenes.
Yeah, I told him.
Yeah, Ernie told me all about it, all right?
Ernie is not blowing this topic on us.
Billy, why don't you just say Van Halen and go on your merry way?
That's a good point.
And a special person, Jan Van Hill.
Yeah, no, it's funny that you said that because when Joey told me the topic, I tried to stay away from Van Halen, like, the major parts of it, and tried to be like creative as far as looking at all around complete musicians, vocally, talent-wise, not just strictly sticking to one instrument.
So wait, we didn't even announce the topic yet. So what they're talking about, everyone, the topic this week, and again, I'm not even sure what to call it. Maybe you guys can help me figure out what to call it, but I was going to call it Top 5 Band Members of All Time. So what we're going to do here tonight is we're going to make our ultimate band. All of us, we're going to pick 5 band members, a singer, 2 guitar players, a bass player, and a drummer. We're even going to add a 6th miscellaneous person in, like an honorable mention. It could be a producer, it could be a manager, it could be a keyboard player, it could be a background vocalist, it could be anything you want to kind of round your band round your band off, and we're going to make our ultimate bands. We're not going to do it draft style. We're just going to see what could our favorite band of all time look like. So right? You know what? But what's a good name? Top 5 what?
Oh,
Ultimate bandmates. I don't know.
Yeah,
let's
top
name
5.
it after the episode. Let's
Good
name it
idea.
afterward.
Good idea.
We'll see where this goes. It could come out to be just 4 idiots.
It'll never be named. I just put the
4 idiots
right there.
That's a great name for a band.
Top 4 idiots. I like it.
I like it. Well, Joey, we're gonna go drums first, bass, middle, and then we're gonna put the cherry on top with the singer.
I don't know if the singer is the cherry, but we'll put him on top. We'll sprinkle the shit on top.
Me and Joey have been arguing about this all week. Drummer first or singer first. So, all right.
Yes, we're going to start with our drummer pick. Bill, you're our guest.
What are you
You're up
drinking?
first. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. We gotta do our show segment here. Doctor, what you drinking tonight?
My new favorite drink, hands down.
Jameson cold brew. I don't know it.
Got a little flavor of coffee in it. It's not sweet, but it's got a little flavor of coffee in it. Fantastic.
All right.
I like it. Bill, what you drinking?
I'm not really drinking anything good.
I can't even see it.
No, it's organic tea.
Up with you.
It's invisible.
I thought you were drinking paint.
Yeah. Nah, there's nothing around here, and I got to do a few things after this. So,
Bernie, what are
I
you
wish.
drinking? What do you got?
Today, I'm drinking French vanilla.
Oh, Jesus
Black tea.
Christ.
What? Why am I spending money? Why am I wasting home going to lick?
Ernie,
Hold on.
I think that's expired.
I got a new bottle here I'm having tonight. Something a little fresh, something a little different. Tom, you'll like this. A little monkey shoulder.
What the hell?
Look at those monkeys. Look at this.
Oh, look at the monkeys.
Oh, wow.
It's nice. It's Scotch. It's pretty good.
Look at the monkeys.
All right, so obviously we know an hour in, me and Tommy will be unconscious, and Ernie and Billy will finish the show.
Yeah. All right.
Make the game on after this, baby. I'll be good.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. Number 5. What's your drummer?
All right. This is a little totally out of left field, and just really, listening to what he's released in the last few weeks. No, it's not you. That was the easy pick, but everybody, I can't. And it's not actually the easy pick; it's the worst pick. Going back to what I was talking about, but he recently came out with his releasing some songs off his album coming out in June, and he's multi-talented. But I'm going with Wolfgang Van Halen.
Breathing in all the madness around you, feeling like it's the end of days. Throw it aside now, you know that you want to. They don't know better anyway.
As the drummer?
As the drummer.
Really?
If you want to listen to the music he put out, he has played on the songs. He's played drums, bass, guitar, and vocals. And when asked what is his best instrument, it's drums.
Now, Bill, let me before I can edit the program here. You realize you could also pick Alex Van Halen, right? And so instead of Alex Van Halen, you're going to go with Wolfgang Van Halen on drums as your ultimate drummer, who you basically have never even heard before.
He's going to go with his nephew.
I'm taking a risk, but if you listen to the songs and you see the talent, this isn't just a one position pick. Okay, he's multi-talented. You got to think about backing vocals and all that fun stuff.
You're right.
No, I do like where you're thinking with that stuff, but I've decided, Bill, we really don't need a fourth guy tonight. I'm gonna eject you. Hold on.
Billy, I agree with you. I would have went with Alex Van Halen's nephew's second cousin, though.
Yeah,
I heard
good too.
I heard the Van Halen's mailman is actually a very, very talented drummer.
He can sing. He can hold the tune.
Billy, I'm disappointed. So far, I'm disappointed. You could have
All right.
went with me. You could have went with Alex.
I could have went with you.
Wolfgang. All right.
Wolfgang. All right. Like I said, I knew it was a risk. Hopefully the fans don't hold it against me.
Well, Doctor, you can only go up from here. I mean,
Yeah,
you
can
can't
suck.
go lower than that. So let's go. What do you got for drums?
You ever see the TV show The Wiggles? There's a guy on there that plays percussions.
Hold on.
I like it.
Just took Joey's one.
John Bottom's next door neighbors. Tenant.
Brother, sister.
It's really good. No. I stay away from John Bonham. I love him. I want that bottom beat. My band's going for money. I want to make money. I'm looking at songwriting ability, the whole thing.
I like
But
that.
my drummer, in all due respect, I need him just to keep the beat, a nice, solid beat. So take him off the mix, take him off the table. I got two. And
You can't pick two drummers. One.
no, are we going to be honorable mention?
No, the honorable mention is your sixth guy. No.
No. Okay, then I'll just
No.
know who I was going to pick. I was going to go with Phil Collins. Because Phil Collins is a very
Yes.
respected drummer
I like
who's
it.
been friends with John Bonham, or was best friends. And if you add his voice, as Billy said, keyboard ability, songwriting ability, nice to have. But I one-upped it. I went Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters.
Ooh, okay.
I think he can hold a beat, a real nice Bonham beat in Nirvana. He's not too flashy. I didn't want flashy.
Grohl, just so you know, as a drummer, Grohl is an incredible drummer. Great, great drummer. But I love, even though Billy, I'm a little suspect on your pick, but I like what you're both doing because it's kind of what I'm doing too. I'm thinking well-rounded. I want backing vocals. I want songwriting ability. I want all that stuff, not just, a goofball like Ernie.
Can't wait for Ernie's pick.
I like it. All right, Ern, what do you got? Drummer, I'm still on the table, just so you know, if you're interested.
Billy took my pick, actually. I don't know what to do now. The original drummer of Playground, Scott.
You son of a bitch. Ernie, you know what? For that, you're officially off the show.
Bottom square.
I want to change mine. To Scott.
Listen, I'm going to play the original Playground demo with Scott on it. I have a feeling there'll be some calls.
So people won't be able to walk and beat for years in rhythm. It's like the jerk.
I mean, I wasn't going to go there, actually, but what you're saying is that I'm not picking the best drummer, but the drummer that also could do other things is a smarter pick.
No.
Not necessarily. Whatever you want.
You're putting together a super band. You're discovering a super band. You want to put it together.
All right, I'm choosing Karen Carpenter.
I love it. Love it. It's so funny. Someone just sent me a text today of Karen Carpenter singing and
What?
doing a solo at the same time. She is incredible. Incredible drummer.
You guys got together before this and came up with this.
Watch
I
this.
didn't miss you play drums. Are you kidding me?
What? Hold on.
She was the drummer first.
I have the text right here.
Come on. Really?
Here, Chris Jericho sent me this today. Hold on.
Stop the name dropping.
He said that to me.
That's a little off.
Traditional grip. She's killer.
She looks hungry.
Oh, that's terrible, Ernie.
Ernie, she could use some real drumsticks there. How do you do that? Oh, that's right. You're a drummer.
Yeah, no one picked me. You know I'm picking myself, right?
No one else will. Go ahead.
I'm editing this all up. Let's start over. Ernie, great pick. Tom, Ernie, great pick. Billy, well, not so much.
I think that sun's getting to your head, Billy.
Yeah, it's a little hot down here, but honestly, give the man a listen. Okay, that's all I can say.
Listen, I'm not saying maybe he is a great drummer, but just the body of work he's done. What has he done on drums? He did one album. How the hell do you even know? How do you not pick Alex?
Because Alex's neck hurts and he wouldn't sustain a long talk.
We're not saying Alex at this moment. We could say Alex in his prime.
Would you just get off the phone with him?
Trust me, most of my picks at this moment will not work because most of them are dead. So
mine are all live, actually. But go ahead.
Speaking of which, so I'm gonna go. Obviously, my drummer. I had a couple, and I know it's the obvious pick, but he really is the greatest rock drummer of all time. He can do it all. I like a groove drummer. I'm not a prog guy. I was never a Neil Peart fan. I don't love that type of drumming. I like groove bass drumming, solid groove drumming. And I know it's the obvious pick, but I'm going with my super band. I got to go with John Bonham. There's no better solid rock drummer in the world. He can do everything.
John Henry Bonham, Moby Dick.
I got to go with him.
What band is he from?
He's from the early Beatles. He was before Ringo.
Ah, okay.
He was Karen Carpenter's backup.
Ah.
Karen Carpenter.
So I know Bonham is the obvious choice, but he's, to me, I mean, I was going to go with a Kiss drummer. No Kiss guys made my list, believe it or not. This would have been the only position where someone would have made my list from Kiss, and it could have either been Eric Carr or Peter Criss, and I was on the fence with both of them, but if I'm starting a band from the ground up, Bonham is just way more versatile than both of those guys. I got to go with Bonham.
A lot more versatile.
Yeah, he could play rock, he could play dance, he could play whatever I want him to play. Is he a great songwriter? No, but the rest of my guys, trust me, are going to cover that.
Right.
Joe, sounds like you're describing Wolfgang to a T. So just so you know.
I'm so Billy, this bass player pick better make up for it. It better make up for it, and it better not be Geezer Butler.
No, it's not Geezer Butler.
All right, Bill, what do you got for bass?
Bass? I'm going to stay solid on bass. I'm going for a superstar, Billy Sheehan.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, you're going progressive rock here, buddy.
I don't know.
You're going like progressive hard rock here.
I'm going Billy Sheehan.
Yeah, listen.
Actually, I read somewhere early on that Eddie Van Halen wanted to get rid of Michael Anthony and replace him with Billy Sheehan. Just never happened.
Yeah,
go ahead. Sorry.
I heard those stories firsthand. It's true, but it obviously never happened.
Yeah.
According to Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony's supposed to be a fantastic bassist, but the way he described the way the music was written in Van Halen, that it would be impossible to have a busy bass line over his busy guitar licks.
Exactly.
It would be a complete clash. So he had to take the back seat. But I hear he's phenomenal, believe it or not.
He was, when I was trying to figure this out, he was number 2, but I didn't want to go all Van Halen,
Listen, Billy, to me, is if you're going to call it, he's like a lead bass player. And for me, and as much as I love listening to Billy Sheehan play, and I love everything he does, because he is not only flashy, but he's very melodic, too. If you listen to some of his stuff in Mr. Big, he's very melodic the way he plays his bass lines. But I want a bass player that's just going to hold the bottom down. And it's just a different type of bass player. But good choice, Bill. You're on your way. You're on your way back up.
He might play one of my favorite bass licks in the middle of a song, and that's Yankee Rose.
Oh, amazing! Yeah.
After the solo, when it comes back in, boo doo 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 doo. I mean, oh, love it.
Listen, that whole Eat 'em and Smile band could have been one of our picks. That
Right.
band in for the Eat 'em and Smile album is insane.
And Roth had to do that, right? He had to come out with the
Oh God, of
killer
course.
lineup if you're gonna go around on tour.
Yeah, you're leaving Van Halen. Steve Vai and Billy Sheehan and Greg Bissonette are the way to go.
Right. Yeah.
Realize how close Eat 'em and Smile, that band, reunited recently? How close they came to reuniting?
I did hear that.
Did you hear what happened, Ernie?
I know some of it. It was they couldn't get into the club, or the fire department kept them.
So Paulie Z, obviously my old singer, he does this like rock and roll, almost like this jam night in LA, and they were doing this at this. I think it was called the. Oh my God, what's it called? It's almost like I don't know if it's Brooklyn Bowl, but in LA, I forget what it's called. But anyway, this club, it was a surprise that the Eat 'em and Smile band were going to do a reunion. Rumor got out that it was happening, and it got flooded with people, and the club got closed down by the cops, and it never happened. They were all there ready to do it, and it never happened. This was probably 2 or maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
I
All right,
don't know
Doctor.
Why Van Halen doesn't tour with them as the opening band?
Oh, my-
or vice
well.
versa even.
I don't know why they're not. I mean, David Lee Roth just did a run with Kiss. I don't know how the hell he doesn't bring that band out with him. Oh my God.
Well, I don't know if you heard this story, but Wolfgang was on, and they were planning until he got sick. But they were planning it was going to call the Kitchen Sink Tour, and they were going to bring everybody. Sharon, they wanted to get Sammy Hagar and Roth.
Really?
And with Michael Anthony and Wolfgang's band would open up, and then he would play some of the songs that they wrote on the last album with David Lee Roth. But obviously, we know what happened.
That's the way to do it, and I'm so disappointed in Kiss what they're doing with their end of the road tour. They could have had all the old band members open
Right.
for them, like you just said. Their bands play all the Kiss material throughout the years. Instead, they're doing the same old shit. And it's the same old show. It's the same show for the last 20 years. I hate to say it. They could have done, have all the former members opening up for them and then come out for a jam. And that's what only Kiss fans are buying these tickets. No new fans are buying them. So why not placate to us? Anyway, enough bad mouthing Kiss. Let's shit on Ozzy.
You really want to climb in the mind of Gene Simmons, huh?
Right.
Period.
Oh, wait, speaking of which, I think it's going to be Tommy's bass player pick, Gene Simmons. Tom,
No,
go ahead.
It's going to be Paul McCartney wearing Gene Simmons boots. How different is that? I had to go Paul McCartney. No other. There is no runner-up. I went with Paul. I've heard John Paul Jones talk about Paul McCartney and how he always did everything right.
Yes.
Every bass line was just so, and do I have to throw in backup vocals and songwriting? I don't think I need to go there. But, and Joe, must have been a dream come true for you to be able to play with, I mean, that would blow my mind, but I had him. That's it. There's no runner up. That's it. I didn't even, done.
All right,
Done.
we can go home now.
Yeah.
Yeah, great pick. I wish I had something smart to say about it, but it's a great pick.
That one-hit wonder, Paul McCartney.
That's right.
He's from that
He
band
can't write a song.
Wings, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't let him try to write a song longer than 3 minutes. Okay.
Why don't you just say, what? I'd like to see him run around on stage with a Jack Daniels bottle sticker on his forehead. It's
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
which I was always amused by. I love him.
All right, Ern, what do you got? You got to follow that up.
As far as bassist, I would go with Les Claypool.
got? What are we doing?
Les
Isn't that your next door neighbor?
from Primus.
What's his name again?
Woof,
Les
woof.
Claypool.
Schnapps.
You know what? I never knew his name. Obviously, I know him as a bass player, crazy bass player. But again, even
Who is this?
the guy from Primus. You know Primus?
Oh, of course. I couldn't hear the name. I didn't know. Oh yeah, he's fantastic. But he's a lead guitarist playing bass.
Right, even more like Billy Sheen, more just lead bass. What makes you pick him, Ern?
He's the best.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Well, that sums it up right there.
All right,
You
good
can't argue
night.
with that.
Good night, everybody.
Everyone's good at something. Let's put it that way. Not the best of,
He's the best. All right.
Yeah, he does all that crazy, wacky stuff. Again, that's not the type of bass playing that I want to hear. That's not what is he a phenomenal musician? Of course he is. But I want someone to hold down the bottom. I want, obviously I'm going to start filling up. My pick is, filling up songwriting and backing vocals. And the doctor picked my pick. I got to go Paul McCartney. I know we're going to double pick here a lot. McCartney to me is the quintessential bass player. Not only can he sing and play anything at the same time, which is really his best talent. He can play the craziest bass line under his lead vocal, which is one of the hardest things to do in the world. But not only that, songwriting wise, again, I want my band not only to be a super group, but I want my band to have great songs, which to me matter more than being great musicians. I want great songs, great vocals, great backing vocals, all of that stuff. So to me, they're really, same what you said, Tom, there was no other choice but Paul McCartney. I didn't even have another bass player on my list.
Yeah. I mean, I just real quick, Ernie, I saw him live. I went to see him with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory twice. The guy is phenomenal. I mean, I can't. He actually inducted Geddy Lee into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He also tried out for Metallica.
Oh, did he really?
He did. Yeah, he did. They had a good laugh over it. If you could hear a piccolo bass being played.
I bet you there's video of that. I wonder if there's video of that. I'd love to see it.
Oh yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he's phenomenal. And but Joey, Paul,
yeah,
Sir Paul.
Metallica actually told him that if he was part of the band, it would change the whole dynamic of the band.
Right. And it's funny. That's exactly what I don't want. My bottom, again, I have McCartney and Bonham on my bottom. They're going to hold everything together. That's what I want.
I got a lot of bottom there.
Joey, I have to say, so far, I think you have a great bottom.
Thanks. All right, Bill, let's start on guitar players. Again, they both could be lead guitar players. They both could be rhythm guitar players. Whatever you want to do. Our next two picks are going to be, this is the guitar round. What do you got on guitar?
I really liked Ray Liotta and Goodfellas. He was, wrong. Going back to guitar, we have, I have two, right? This was two?
Oh,
okay.
Wait, but just tell me one.
Tell you one?
One now.
One now? Okay.
One now.
I'm going to go with an underrated guitarist, strong vocals, Richie Sambora.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that. Very well done.
Yeah. I mean, I do like Bon Jovi. I'm a big Bon Jovi fan, although Ernie, tell this quick story. We went to Zigzag Records, Slippery When Wet, and Ernie said, "Why are you buying that? They're going to go nowhere." So they proved Ernie wrong.
And Ernie's putting a band together today. Love
Ernie
it.
put a band together. Yeah. But I always liked his guitar playing. There's a couple of Bon Jovi songs where he, a little longer in duration, where there's more fill with him playing guitar and more solo type of work. And, some of it was pretty impressed. And especially with YouTube, YouTube is so great with like concert clips. There was a few things that they did in concert, some older stuff, and I was listening to it, and I was like, "Who is that?" And looked up, and it was Richie Sambora. I was like, "Wow, he can play."
He's amazing. He's an amazing guitarist. Very underrated. Agreed.
Yeah.
I think great pick, Bill. Again, not only I don't want flashy. I don't want show off, runs and technical proficiency. I want melody. I want melodic players. That's what I'm into. Richie's a great player, great vocalist, great songwriter. Richie's 2 solo albums, 2 of the most underrated records ever. The first one is pure blues, great record, and the second one is a very acoustic heavy album. Another great record. Great pick, Bill. Ernie, what do you think?
Talking about A Stranger in Town?
Yeah, great pick. Great album. And Undiscovered Country is the other one. Undiscovered Country or Undiscovered Soul? I forget. Great record.
Something he hasn't found yet.
Richie Sambora? He'll never amount to anything.
Slippery When Wet? Nah. Doesn't do it for me. I'm gonna go with Crocus Ballroom Blitz. It's gonna be the bigger record, Bill. Trust me. Buy the Crocus record. Leave Slippery When Wet.
The one thing that kills me is I forget what Ernie bought that day, and I would always like to remember what you got on that day.
You can't recall.
So wait, Billy, wait a second. Did you really bought Slippery When Wet at Zigzag? Ernie, what did you buy that day?
What are we talking? 1986?
Yeah, Slippery When Wet is 86, I think. Yeah.
It could have been so much stuff. Not a clue.
Something tells me it wasn't as good as Slippery When Wet. Am I right?
I told Billy, leave the
Raven.
Bond, take the Crocus.
It was Raven.
Raven, the drummer with the hockey helmet.
Yeah.
On U68.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah.
It goes on,
Yes,
and
on and on and on and on.
On and on.
He plays with his fists.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
loudness.
Bill, you were turned on by Bon Jovi to UH1, right? Bad Medicine.
You
Is
had
that
one
basically
videos.
Runaway. Runaway with that. I forgot. Right.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff on that UH video. I mean, remember what was it? Is it Loudness, that Japanese group?
Of course.
Yes.
Rock and roll crazy nights.
Going
They were
to
always
the
on
top of the city. Gonna do
Hey,
everything
I saw them play live.
Did you?
No, you do. Who they open for? Ozzy?
Van
No,
Halen.
Motley Crue.
Oh, Crew.
Which crew tour? Theater of Pain?
Yeah.
Nice, Ernie.
Didn't they break the record for most decibels?
Yes.
Who
Yeah,
Loudness?
that's why they were Loudness. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was their thing. They couldn't play, but they were loud.
I like those 2 songs. I like those.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it go. Yes.
I want an Ernie shower curtain.
Let me know if it's too distracting.
No, distracting. It's beautiful.
You should get out of the way totally.
If I can get your mouth to move.
That'd be great.
All right, Doctor, we're up to your first guitar player. What do you got?
You'd be surprised. No one from Ozzy's band made it.
Really?
That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for
Hold on. No Randy Rhoads?
no.
Wow.
No.
I always knew you secretly hated Ozzy.
Joey.
Just so you know, if Ozzy's your singer, you're immediately banned from the show forever. Come on, what do you got?
Joey, Ozzy's son, Jack's friend from 6th grade.
Good pick, Tom.
I heard about him. I did.
I got to do it. Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
Got to go there. Handle, lead. I mean, we all know that. But as far as a songwriter, I mean, the test of time. He writes some of the, not only the most beautiful music, but, complex, simple. He can play lead. He's not overbearing. He's not too flashy. He knows his, that's it. For backup vocals, I'm gonna lack there a little bit. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take a hit.
but you don't need him. You got Dave Grohl already, and picture Page and McCartney writing songs together.
Right. No,
Oh my
I know.
God! Of course.
I know.
Yes.
I'll be
Tommy
right
wins.
back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Tommy wins. That's it.
So that's it. So I'm gonna lack in stage presence. I'm losing it with Paul. I'm losing it with him. So my next pick, I'll try to pick it up a little bit as far as stage show. I'm thinking I'm going to go that route. But that's it.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, can't imagine we're going to argue Jimmy Page. Anybody's going to argue Jimmy Page, right? Well, maybe Billy.
No, I wouldn't argue that. Although Wolfgang plays guitar also.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
He's in love with the whole Van Halen family.
That's it. He's all one. He plays everything. It might have been Wolfgang each instrument.
That would have been Billy. That would have been great.
His sixth pick is going to be Valerie Bertinelli playing kazoo.
All right, Ern, what do you got? Guitar number 1.
His last name is Nelson. You want to? Nobody.
The Nelson brothers.
Prince.
Yeah.
We know that's almost cheating. I could have bet the house on Ernie was going to pick Prince for something.
Yeah.
My mind has been changing
What?
mine a lot in the past
What?
couple of seconds, but Prince, I want to go with.
Good pick.
Again, great pick. Not only guitar player wise, vocals, songwriting.
Stage
Ernie-
present.
You got Karen Carpenter. You got Wolf from Primus.
Les Claypool.
Oh, and Prince.
My name is Mug.
Yeah. And when you add all that up, Joe, it equals one weird band.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this is a weird band, Ernie. Between Karen Carpenter and Prince, they're not even the weight of Wolfgang yet.
This is what it
Claypool,
sounds
too.
like.
And Claypool, you're right. Yeah, nice, Ern.
I know the name of Ernie's band should be Weight Watchers.
Ernie, hold
You're on
on.
the Hunger Games.
I'll edit that out, Ernie, if you want to use it later.
I always went there. I just don't see. I believe it or not, I respect him as a musician, I mean, without a doubt. But I don't know. Mainstream. You want to make? I don't know. I don't even know how Prince made all the money if it wasn't for the album. I mean, for Purple Rain.
Oh, wow.
Because if you look at a lot of his stuff, Little Red Corvette. I mean, I'm sure we can go on, but he didn't have like 1,000 hits.
Are you crazy?
Ernie, combat.
Ernie, get your fighting jacket right now. Get it.
Take Purple
Get that-
Rain off. Take Purple Rain off.
Ernie,
Yeah.
run to the
Okay.
bathroom and get that book.
I
You
love
know-
Purple Rain. I love Purple Rain, but I still go with him even without Purple Rain.
You know 1999 is not on Purple Rain, right? That's a whole nother record, right?
Tom.
I'm
No,
aware.
I'm not. No, I'm just. He's too out there for me. I'm sorry.
Your ass is out there for me.
I don't know how you go
I'm
for
gonna-
them. But
Ernie,
I'm gonna.
I got to back you up on Prince. You know I love me some Prince.
No, I love him. I just not the band I'm building. Not the
I
band
tell
I'm
you what,
building.
Tom, if you really want to start exploring, get an album called Sign of the Times. You'll be happy. You'll be
I
happy.
listen to the song "The Cross" on Sign of the Times. Prince plays everything on it. It is awesome.
So what is him and Karen Carpenter going to fight over the drums? What are
Well, they're not going to fight over the spaghetti, that's for sure.
It's probably the only
here's
person.
Ernie's band.
It's probably the only one Prince could beat the shit out of.
Ernie's band is Ernie. That's another good title for your band, Stick Figures.
We are
TVs.
two-dimensional.
All right, that's not funny, guys. It's fucked up.
Yep, that's not it.
All right, so Ernie. I'll give mine away, but you got one of my guitar players already. But I'm gonna give you my other one first. I was gonna give you that one first. Now I'll give you a different one. Again, it's on the nose. Most of my picks are on the nose. I don't give a shit. It's my band. Billy, I'm sure I can't imagine he's not your next pick. With him, I mean, not only lead wise, I don't even care about his leads. Rhythm wise, he's got some of the best rhythmic, riffs in the world. His right hand is incredible. Songwriter wise, again, I believe that songwriter wise, he's very underrated, especially in the Hagar years. All those hits that they wrote, number one after number one. 5150 is one of my favorite records of all time. Not only Van Halen records, but favorite records of all time. So I got to go Eddie Van Halen. Again, I know it's on the nose. I got Bonham, McCartney, and Eddie Van Halen. If you want to argue it, be my guest.
I agree. He's got mad chops. And when he's really in the pocket, he's just incredibly tight.
I
was gonna say that. Man.
I was going to go there. I couldn't. I don't think he's that. I believe he evolved as a songwriter. I love Van Halen, but I think they evolved more with Hagar, his songwriting ability. But as far as old Van Halen, as far as great songs, classic songs, I don't know.
Can you mute Tom, please?
Yeah. I mean. Listen, listen, you want to say you didn't pick him, that's one thing.
No,
if you're going to argue the pick, you can argue you can argue him maybe, but I don't know if you can argue Eddie Van Halen. Billy's got a problem with that.
That's right.
I just thought about it. I just wanted a better songwriter than that. That's all.
He's lucky he lives in another state. That's all I say.
Oh.
I'd send Ernie to get you.
I'd love to see I'm going to fill Madison Place with Jell-O and just have you guys go at it.
Listen, I went on strictly songwriting ability. That's basically what I'm basing my band on. That's basically what I'm that's the test of time. That to me is everything. So that's why I didn't go with Van Halen. I didn't go with Randy Rhoads. I didn't go with, a flashy, great guitarist. That's just, how I'm looking at it. That's all.
I agree. Songs are the most important thing. I agree. I'm with you. All right, Bill, guitar player number 2. What do you got?
I'm going to shock the world with this one. It is not Eddie Van Halen.
Yes, it is. Come on.
It is not.
Billy,
not.
Billy, you're not holding up to a standard here that I would hold you to. If you're picking Wolfgang in your band and not Eddie.
Are you ready to order General Tso chicken or not?
Is everybody sitting
right? Exactly. Just like the waiter knew, Ernie's gonna order General Tso chicken at the Chinese place.
You order now.
Come on.
All right, are we ready now?
Yes.
I don't have any drums here. I will go with Eric Clapton.
Could you? Eddie Van Halen's idol. I mean, come on.
I'm not going to argue the pick, but I mean, Mr. Van Halen, no Alex, no Eddie, but Wolfgang.
Listen, it's my band first of all, and it's too easy to pick some of those guys. I'm trying to, he's a great guitarist. You talk about rhythm, you talk about, solos, not flashy, no finger tapping, and he's a solid musician. And he could sing, and he can write songs.
I'm going to tell you, Ray Young is going to call in, and he's going to be very upset with your picks, Billy.
Yes, he's gonna call me Gazoo. Great kazoo. Yeah, did you hear why that came up? Where that story came up? So we play roller hockey, and I needed a helmet. And there was a sports goods store where Raymond worked, and Raymond was nice enough to go get it. And he's asking the guy, "I need a helmet," and the guy goes, "What kind of helmet you want?" He goes, "I'm not really sure, but I need it for my cousin. He's got the head the size of a Martian."
That's what he said.
And that's exactly what he told the guy. The guy brought out the Marc Messier helmet, which was which was fit my Martian head.
What's that, CCM?
Billy, come closer.
Yeah,
I want to see your
yeah.
head. Bring your head closer. Oh yeah, that thing is gigantic.
Right, there's planets flying around that I don't know if you can see.
I'll put a clip of the Great Gazoo right now.
You know how life was created? Me and Billy's heads hit together.
The Big Bang.
So anyhow, Eric Clapton.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
listen.
great.
Yeah.
All around.
I'm disappointed you don't have Eddie Van Halen on your list, but I'm not going to argue with Eric Clapton. Of course not.
Listen, I will, after this is over, I will tell you if I wanted to have a super band strictly on talent, who I would have picked. Throwing out songwriting ability.
Nah, but that means everything because a band without songs, who the hell cares? To me,
They just get-
a great band without songs, you know what they're called? Rush.
Well, we would hire Desmond Child to write all the songs.
Yeah.
And that would be a good sixth choice.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Again.
Yeah. Good luck bringing that motley crew together, Ernie. You have.
Desmond Child would be a good sixth choice.
Ernie's band sounds like it should be on South Park.
Yes, I know. Not to mention
One of my guys sings the theme.
Yes, that
One of my guys sings the theme to South Park.
Rush sings the theme of South Park, right?
Les Claypool.
Oh.
Going down to South Park and I'm going to grab a man.
Oh my God, I can't picture that on stage. Here they are, Ernie's band.
The Ernies, the Ernemites.
I like the way we get very defensive here. So far, Ernie hasn't said it and I haven't said it, but both of you have. Listen, it's my band and I'm going to do what I want.
Right.
It's like, wow, guys, calm down. You're getting aggressive.
Right.
All right, Doctor. I don't know how you're not going Randy Rose, but what do you got? Your second guitar player.
I loved his rhythms. I always loved his rhythms. I'm going Pete Townsend. Of the Hope.
Yeah.
His rhythms, his backup vocals, and now I just plugged in a little stage show ability, little rock and roll on stage, little punk. Yep. Breaking guitars. I'm going to tell him not to do that because it's going to cost us money. But yeah, he's got some of the greatest rhythms. He really does. And he's written some of the greatest stuff.
I agree with you, Tom. I mean, I like a lot of his stuff. You know, a lot of his solo stuff, some stuff that he did. Plus, when he sings, I mean, he it wasn't just Roger Daltrey in the Who. You know, it was him too.
Well, he wrote everything almost. So, I could do away with his child pornography antic that took place, but we're going by musicians strictly. So,
right,
you guys know that story, right?
I don't know that.
Don't know if I want to.
I don't want to know.
Take a vote. Do you want to hear it real quick?
Go ahead. Might as well. Cat's out of the bag.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
He was investigated for child porn on his computer. And when they went in, they confiscated all his computer and everything. And he basically beat the rap by saying he was abused himself as a child and that he was doing research on child porn. And he beat the rap in England.
Wow.
So I that was about 15, 20 years ago when that happened. I just, you know what? I'm throwing him out of the band.
He's out. That's it.
This day and age, he's out, Tom.
I'm calling him. I'm calling him right now.
They canceled your band.
I shot myself in the foot on that one. I was on a high there. Okay, next one.
No, I mean, obviously that's a good one. It's just, it's Jimmy Page and Pete Townsend as your guitar players. I mean, again, people are going to argue. I don't know how you argue it. Right? How the hell are you going to argue that?
So far, I'm going, my band's all alive, and I didn't have to change anything. When you brought that up today, I was like, holy cow. Some are dead. I said, oh, my God. I picked off the top of my head. This happened to be alive. So I lucked out.
Most of my band is dead.
Yeah, mine too.
All right. I can't wait to hear Ernie's next pick.
All right, Ern. What do you got? Guitar player number 2.
Weird Al.
Ernie, that would be perfect for your band right now.
My 2 favorite people in music, period, are Prince and this guy, Tony Iommi.
Oh, boy. I can't wait to hear this band.
What a band.
We got to get them in the studio ASAP.
Oh, my God.
I would love to see Iommi and Karen Carpenter interact.
Thank you.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not, obviously you guys know I'm not a Sabbath fan, but as an influential guitar player, yeah, he's, I get it.
I love the pick, you know me. But I'm just trying to see him and Prince writing a song together. Be very interesting.
That would be great, though.
It could go one or two ways.
Yeah, but that's kind of the beauty of this. Can you imagine if they really did collaborate? It could be a disaster, but it could be, holy shit, this is amazing.
I bet Prince, he's so well-rounded and open-minded. I bet he probably played Paranoid or War Pigs and had some kind of respect for that type of. He liked all music, Prince.
Right.
It wouldn't surprise me in the least if he didn't own a Sabbath album. Really would.
Prince is spinning in his grave right now.
Spinning or turning? I never heard the term spinning in his grave.
He's spinning, Joe. He's not turning. He's spinning. When he looks to the right and he looks to the left on stage, he's spinning.
Out of all the stuff I read about Prince, I do know he was a big Journey fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Neil Sean is that the guitarist of Journey?
Yep.
He
Very
thinks Neil Sean
underrated
was a genius.
If Neil Sean made someone's list, I wouldn't argue it.
He played, I believe Neil Sean played backup in Santana's band.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I believe so.
I know Journey is an offshoot of Santana, so there is somebody from Journey.
Yeah, the keyboardist and him, I think. When I remember. Yeah, Neil Sean is one of the most underrated guitarists, period. I went back and heard the Journey, the first albums before Perry got in.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how much heavier they were.
Yeah.
And guitar oriented they were.
Well,
so
yeah. It just shows you what Perry did to Perry obviously wrote all the big hits, or at least co-wrote most of them.
Yeah. Was there other writers involved with him?
Well,
were there external writers?
What's the keyboard player's name again? Pianist player?
Oh, yes. You're right.
Pianist is...
You're right. He wrote the majority of all of them. Actually.
Not Michael Caine, because...
Escovedo, maybe?
No, Jonathan Caine.
Hey,
Jonathan Caine. Yeah, he wrote a lot of the hits too.
Yes.
All right, so
I'll tell you another Prince story about Journey though. He called Neil Sean, said, "Listen," he sent them Purple Rain, that I want you to hear the song because I don't want you to sue me because it might sound the guitar too much like Faithfully. So he actually sent it to Neil Sean ahead of time. Yeah, he was worried about the guitar solo sounding too much like the Journey song.
Oh, the solo, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And he said, I want to make sure you're not going to sue me. So he sent Purple Rain to Neil Sean first.
It's not suable, but I think he was being sarcastic that it was kind of like almost like a ripoff.
It's the vibe, right?
Yeah, yeah. I can see that. Wow, I never thought about that. It's cool.
Well, I mean, since we're on topic, my number 2 guitar player, Ernie, you picked it. It was going to be number 1, but I wanted to get my other guy in there first. I'm going to go Prince. My guitar duo is Prince and Eddie Van Halen. I mean, again, I'm going to go not only riff, not only, playing ability, but songwriting ability. So far I got Bonham, McCartney, Prince, and Eddie Van Halen. I mean, I can't imagine what McCartney and Prince and Eddie Van Halen could come up with Bonham throwing beats down to that stuff. It would be epic.
Terrible.
What?
It's funny, Joe, when you said you had my choice, I thought you were going to say Tony Iommi.
Ernie, do you think I would say Tony Iommi?
No, I'm kidding.
He wouldn't be in my top 100.
Beautiful.
Bill Ward would be. Bill Ward would be one of my top 100
You
drummers.
don't even listen to Sabbath and you like him, so.
What?
You don't even listen to Sabbath. How would you know what Bill Ward sounds like?
I know. Listen, I know enough Sabbath. I've taught enough Sabbath songs too. Trust me, Bill Ward's good. I like Bill Ward. Oh, speaking of which, did you see the Randy Castillo doc on Amazon Prime? It's really good.
Oh, I got to check that out.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, Tommy Lee. What do you call it? Called up Ozzy with him. He was referred by Tommy Lee.
Yeah, they go all throughout his Motley Crue years too. His Ozzy years obviously were his big stuff, but it's a really good documentary on him. Check it out. It's on Amazon Prime.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How much money did you get? How much money did you get for that one, Joe?
Amazon Prime, a sponsor of Top 5 with Joey.
Oh, he passed. I forgot.
Yeah, he passed. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. All right. So how much is this state giving you? But anyway.
Listen, I obviously don't see any of the money. Ernie sees it all.
Snaps.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. It's down to the wire now. This is where it's going to get interesting. I know nobody has my guy. What do you got? Lead
No
vocals.
No one's gonna have my guy either. You might get criticized me for it. I will tell you this. I went and saw them in concert. It's my band. If you don't like it, you can get out. No. But I went and saw them in concert. I had no real desire to see them. My friend had extra tickets. Leanne wanted to go see him, and it was phenomenal. Not only the stuff that they play, their own music, but the covers that they did. It was extremely a fun concert.
Stop! Don't say it. Anyone have a guess right now where he's going?
I wasn't even listening.
I don't even know who Leanne is.
Good responses. I wish I was as witty as these two morons.
Ernie, you ready now, Ernie?
Leanne.
Where I was.
Here we go. Are we ready? Everybody sitting down? Zach Brown.
Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine, and that's home, you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled when love is grown in southern ground.
Oh, I like that pick.
He's very, very versatile. And like I said, I wasn't a big country fan, but that was and I've seen him several times since then. Saw them in PNC out in New Jersey. They did they covered Whipping Post. Was phenomenal. And he's a very versatile singer. He's a strong voice, sounded great live, just like the records. Very impressed. Wasn't like David Lee Roth live compared to David Lee Roth on the records.
Wow.
You know, solid
Bill,
singer.
You know, me and you texted about this months ago.
Right,
how many
right.
hit? I mean, I just got into Zach Brown.
Don't even know who he is.
Oh my God, big country star, Tom. I got into him about a year and a half ago. Phenomenal. Hit after every song on every record is a fucking hit. Great
Tom,
stuff.
try it, Tom.
Dynamite. You'll love it, Tom.
I'm still holding out against country. Garth Brooks was the last one.
he's
You will love it.
Now that's hillbilly
country,
law.
but he's country, but there's some songs that aren't completely like, but oh God, nothing like that really. That type of stuff. I mean, you got that drive back and forth to Pennsylvania.
Goddamn, none of that.
Goddamn. Throw it on and give it a listen. I'm telling
Tom,
you.
I'm gonna. Do you have Spotify, Tom?
Excuse me.
Oh shoot.
I have a spot on my eye. What?
Tommy's still using 8-track in the car on the way to Pennsylvania. I'll send you the Zach Brown greatest hits on 8-track, and we'll.
And I depress that 8-track every day. By the way,
You're so ugly.
you're stupid. You're ugly.
Your mom is ugly.
I'm sorry.
Give it a listen.
I haven't had a chance. Sorry. I
Ernie,
definitely will look into it.
You know Zach Brown, Ern?
I know a little bit from what Billy makes me listen to.
Yeah,
It
Bill.
doesn't do nothing for me.
Billy and I were texting a couple months ago, back and forth. He was sending me stuff to listen to, and I was telling him stuff that I'm listening to. Phenomenal. I'm a big country guy. I just love melodic, great songs, and every one of his songs is great.
But his twang is going to fit in with your band you're putting together.
No, but that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, he doesn't have it. It's not a twang.
He doesn't have it, and he's
So
very
he's not
versatile.
he's like the modern country. They don't
Yes.
even wear the hats.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I would say that. Right. And if you're done with this, go on YouTube and just type Zach Brown band cover songs.
All right.
And just listen to the things that they cover, plus his own set of music.
I will look into it, but there's been a lot of singers that have gone country because of the money wise. Like the singer from Stained,
Yep.
he became a country singer. There's more money in it.
Hootie and the Blowfish guy too. I forget his name.
To make that
Larry
crossover.
Trucker.
Yes. Yes.
You know,
He's a country guy too now. I
check
always
it out,
refer
though.
to him as Hootie.
I'll check it out. Me and
Check it
Hootie
out,
are best friends. I'll check it out, though.
Check it out and drop a comment in my inbox.
No,
Bill.
nice, Bill. Nice.
No, if it's not good, I'll make sure it's only 3 more times I see you.
All right. Yeah.
All right, Doctor. You better not do it. Don't do it. What's your
Actually,
singer?
No, this one went into a lot of thought. I didn't want the greatest vocalist, right? I didn't want a clown.
Bozy Bop.
Does anyone have it? Does anyone have any guess where Snyder's going before he goes?
No, you won't get it. And he's probably the most singer to ever play this rock and roll. I'll give it to you if you guys want to take a shot at it.
Pavarotti.
No, I'm not going for. I'll tell you who my runner-up was. Okay, it was Corey Glover of Living Color.
Ooh, okay.
That's
All
a
right.
good pick.
Now I'll put his voice against anyone, and I mean that, against anyone in hard rock, hands down. I've also saw him perform Jesus Christ Superstar when he played Judas, and he was just freaking amazing because Judas is the main role. He's amazing. I love the way he acts on stage, the way he carries on, blah blah blah.
Ernie, wait. Ernie, you have a guess on Snyder's vocalist or no?
First thing I want to say is Corey Glover. Before he was in Living Color, he was an actor in Platoon.
Yes.
That's Danny
Okay,
Glover's brother, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Nephew.
Nephew? Is it nephew?
I think it's nephew.
Oh.
I'm going to choose what I think Tommy's going to say is Billy Joel.
Not as a front man. He can't get his ass off a piano stool right now. Well, this is back in the day too, but he wasn't a great front man either.
All right.
Billy
What do you got? Come on, give it to us.
Bono, you too.
Wow.
I didn't listen. I've always admired him, and he's always been my descriptive of what a singer. Define what a singer is. Pavarotti, as far as technique, you could have Rolling Stones, as far as strut and everything. And to me, U2, he's a great front man. His voice way above average, and he just makes the crowd feel whatever he's singing. He's got a lot of feel, and his songwriting's not there because Edge writes everything, but I don't need him to write songs in this band.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't need him to just do your thing. Stay doing what you do. No ego. You write
Wow.
the songs and you do what you got to do.
Interesting
And,
fact about Bono. He was on Howard Stern show. He hates his own voice.
We all hate. Most singers all
Yeah.
hate their own voices.
I hate
He
his
says,
voice
"Can't
too.
stand listening back."
I was never a U2 fan. Obviously, a couple of the hits I like. I don't like anything they do. I don't like their style. I don't like his voice. I don't like anything about them. I can't believe that's your number one, Doctor. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, who was I going to go with?
I don't know.
I mean, you guys can say 1,000. I mean, all right, Freddie Mercury was up there. Mercury was up there, but
Yeah, I don't. Just so you know, I don't love Freddie Mercury. I don't love him.
I don't like his solo crap. I really don't. And Brian, the guitarist,
Brian May.
Brian Mays, he doesn't get enough credit for Queen.
I agree.
The music he wrote. I mean, it's ridiculous. His guitar licks and it's unbelievable. You know, it wasn't all about Freddie. You know, and I don't need that goofiness on stage either.
Speaking of goofiness, Ernie.
This is going to be a little bit anticlimactic. My number one was Freddie Mercury.
Whoa.
Oh.
No,
Nice.
Ernie, start it again. I'm going to edit his. I'll edit that last Freddie Mercury bit out.
He's got the goof.
Seriously.
Now he's got the goofiest band on the planet.
Ernie.
Oh my gosh.
Ernie, what do you got? Lead singer.
Well, I could have. Elton John was close, but I went with Freddie Mercury as number one.
Radio Goo, Radio Gaga. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo, Radio Gaga.
Good pick, Ernie.
Thank you.
I will say, Ernie's band's combined weight is about 150 pounds.
Ernie, you do like the thinners. Thinner.
The thinners.
Dinner. Ernie, you won't have to get a tour bus. You can just mail them to the next show.
Oh, come on, they're sick.
Paper airplane them there.
They drop the box on stage, it opens, and they all hop out. It's
Terrible.
We
Ernie, this is
fly
a band name.
Amazon.
Hold on. Give me some background on Freddie Mercury. Give it to me.
Trying to think if any of my band was healthy at the end. Oh boy.
Rail.
He was the singer of a band called Queen, and they had a lot of hits. And
Is he alive?
unfortunately, not at this time.
He didn't make
Like-
it.
Like practically all of my everybody I chose I think is sick. Even Tony Iommi is sick right now.
Is Russ what's his name? Les Claypool?
Oh, Les Claypool. Yeah, he's okay.
He's okay.
All right.
This just in.
Hold
They'll have
on.
to-
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Breaking news on Channel 11. Les Claypool.
Les Claypool and Tony Iommi.
Jump off cliff together, holding hands.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to argue with Freddie Mercury. It's not I don't love Queen. I like Queen, don't love Queen. Never loved Freddie Mercury, never loved his style. I get it. I even understand why people think he's the greatest ever. Just not my cup of tea. Never loved it.
Well, what do you know?
Billy.
Well, he didn't throw me out of the band.
Yeah.
It's got a little taste.
Nobody picked DeVito as a bass player. I'm surprised.
No.
He's a big fan of the show. We got to get DeVito on.
On.
Yo, you said on the nose like 3 times, and I didn't make any snide comments. You know,
By the way, you know what today's anniversary is?
that's all I know.
You know what today's anniversary is?
What?
I think it was like 15 or 20 years ago on this day or yesterday that Brendan Murphy died in a helicopter accident.
Poor Brendan. Moment of
Right.
silence for Brendan. Drop your heads. And we're back.
All right. Anyway.
All right, so my vocalist again. This is gonna be. People are gonna. You two, Ernie and Snyder might lose their minds on this one. You ready for
Ozzy?
this?
Singer or striper?
He did sing for Black Sabbath at one point.
No, we all know it now.
No, you don't know it. You don't know it, and he's not this big.
Ian Gillian.
Close, not Ian.
I know it's the other Gillian. Ray Gillian.
Ray Gillen.
Fallen leaves have changed their color. Winter's on its way. I'm looking for the sunny part of town. I'm leaving on. I hear the wicked cold winds call me. They say, don't fly away.
Right, Gillian.
Badlands singer. I don't even
Oh,
know.
okay.
I don't even know him from. I don't even know what he did with Black Sabbath. I have no idea. I know him from Badlands. I like a raspy, bluesy singer. I even almost went with like guys like Joe Bonamassa. I wanted someone with a bluesy voice, but yet could still go high. And that's why Ray Gillen. If anyone out there knows the Badlands records, two of the great. I mean, they have a third record. The two Badlands records, two of my favorite records of all time. Jakey Lee from Ozzy,
Yeah.
Badlands.
What's with the high thing? What's with the singer with the high thing?
No, but he doesn't. He doesn't really sing that high. He's a bluesy singer.
You gotta be able to sing high.
No. I said he's got to go. He's got to be able to go there. But he's a very just down to earth,
I love him.
bluesy singer. Could do a little bit of everything. Again, if you put him with the rest of my guys, songwriting wise, he could sing the shit out of anything we do.
That's what I'm looking at. The
Yep.
pieces of the puzzles all come together at the end.
Right. It's right. It's not just about his vocals. It's about, okay, can this guy pull off everything in my band? My runner-up, I almost, it was close. I love Steve Perry from Journey, but Ray Gillen goes a little bit bluesy or just a thicker voice, where Steve Perry is a little too sweet. Just a little too sweet.
Yeah, he's way too sweet. Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
He's like me, just a little bit too sweet.
Well, clearly after that last pick, Joe, to everybody, it's clear that I win. I mean, it's just clear my band is the best. They just well-rounded, and oh my god.
So now we're gonna talk about. We have a sixth honorable mention, if you will, but this pick could be a producer. It could be a keyboard player, a background singer, a songwriter, a manager, anything you want to kind of, give that band just a little extra boost. We're going to pick, a little polish on top, just something, a little sprinkle, a little cherry on top. Bill, what do you got as your sixth band member, manager, whatever you want to call it?
So having, diverse band, some different styles, mostly rock driven. I'm going to pull somebody in out of the box to pull all this together and fine tune this band. And my pick is Dr. Dre.
Woo! Oh, Billy!
I gotta say, Bill, I was thinking about throwing Eazy-E as my sixth choice.
Look at
he's-
Tommy's
he's-
face.
He is a master at producing. You just hear about it all the time with some stuff that he's done. Eminem called him in. Snoop Dogg, The Chronic. I mean, how could you argue that the guy knows what he's doing? He's got a sound for music.
Yeah, if you had a rap band.
I'm
No,
knowing
he
he
probably
could
done
pull
other
it in. And he also worked with Jimmy Iovine, and who has, his resume is ridiculous.
Well,
So,
listen, I'm not going to argue. I don't know anything about it. I know the name. I know he's a great. I've heard his stuff. Can't argue it, but bringing the band together. That's going to be pretty unique. I'll tell you that. That's cool.
Yeah, not my cup of tea. I'm not a rap guy. I actually, it's the only genre of music I just don't like at all. I don't get it at all. To me, music is about melody and rhythm. Rap has rhythm but no melody at all. To me, it just doesn't. I just don't get it. But I know he's a well-respected guy, and he's also a doctor. How you gonna go wrong?
Oh, I got Gotta be honest with you, Joe. You made a very bad case for Bob Dylan.
I'm not. Listen, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a Bob Dylan fan. Not.
What do you mean? You're
What's
not
it?
Bob
Yeah,
It's
so
not for me.
HBO has a great 4-part series called The Defiant Ones. Dr.
Yep.
Dre, Jimmy Iovine in it. It's a great watch.
A
What is it?
four-part series on Dr. Dre. I'm gonna pass. I'm sorry. I hate to say.
Dr. Dre, Jimmy. It's not about that, Joe. I'm telling you, watch it. Start watching
My
it,
bad.
and let me know if you
My
turn it
bad.
off.
Billy, listen. I do. Well, I do like your, Wolfgang Van Halen background.
Wolfgang also produced his own album, I believe.
He did everything. The last video that he put out is this, the beginning of the video. It's kind of funny because he walks in and the whole video is just him. So he's sitting behind the board, and he walks in as himself. He goes, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" He walks over to the guitar, he picks it up, and then they all sit there. Go, "Where's Wolf?" And he comes running in and he starts playing the drums. The guy's got talent. I
Bill-
didn't think he would, but telling you, watch it and then
Bill-
come back.
Your middle picks I like, Bill. Your bookends, not so much.
Well, Zach Brown, come on, Zach Brown was a good
No,
pick.
Zach Brown is. I said your middle picks are great. Dr. Dre, Wolfgang, as your bookends.
He's a producer with a great ear. It's not going to say that Zach Brown's going to be rapping and there's going to be beats in the background and they're going to be, driving around in low riders with the car.
Ernie, drop
Eric
a beat for
Clapton's
me,
gonna
Ernie.
go like this.
Bill, I like that choice. I like Dr. Dre.
Eric Clapton and Richie
I was gonna say,
Sambora are
yeah.
going to be
I
with
was
the
gonna
hat
tell Billy
sideways.
that was an Ernie pick all the way when Billy said that. And then you got Ernie going, I like that pick, Bill.
Yeah, I could see Ernie going that route.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Watch the Defiant Ones. Just watch it, okay?
There's zero
I
chance I'm
have
watching
watched it. It is great.
There's
The final
under a 0% chance I watch it.
It's not about rap music, Joe. It's about the music business. Watch it. You'll like it.
There's,
I'd
there's
chance.
not, there's
What
not
does
an
he know about the
instrument.
music business?
There's not an instrument to measure how uninterested I am.
Give it a chance.
I will not give it a chance. I just won't do it.
I gotta watch a singer. I can't watch the Dr. Dre thing. I'm gonna
It's
catch up
not
on your
about
singer.
just him, guys. Give it a chance.
I got to take a call.
What? Hello,
What?
Ernie?
Hi, mommy.
Was he
Ernie-
the president of the United States?
Gotta go.
Cuban
He's
Missile
got-
Crisis.
Yeah,
There's a cri-
he's got his little black. He's got my black box. This one off.
He's got,
Hold on a
he's
second.
got a cri-
I'll be
there's a
right back.
crisis on another planet.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The crisis.
It's the end of the world.
My baby needs me. Woo-hoo-hoo.
No
All right,
one
Doctor.
knows
We
my
don't have
pick.
to wait for him because we're gonna have to start this call again. What do you got? Your sixth pick, your honorable mention, whatever you want to call it, your producer, your manager, your
gotta
whatever you
stop
want.
it. You got to stop it. I feel like the Beatles broke up. I feel like someone on their solo album here. It's a
Now,
Christ down with a kiss.
look, what the hell we need? He's not gonna chime in anyway. What does the difference?
Listen, some kid's got a problem with the quadratic equation, and you gotta go.
Hold on a second. My baby needs me.
Hi.
He's
Oh,
back. Bernie, everything okay?
He's back.
Yeah, it was a private call.
Hey.
It was what?
Private call. Another podcast one is trying to.
Whoa.
I can't talk to them right now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is
It was
Ernie right now
Dr.
is on
Dre.
another podcast. At the same time, he's on this right now.
was it the
I'm
Australian
being
Mafia?
I'm being poached.
All right, we're about to hear Snyder's number 6 pick, his producer, his miscellaneous pick. What do you got, Doctor?
The name of the podcast Ernie's on right now, and the other one is People on Other Podcasts. I don't need a producer. I'm not going to waste it. I want my texture. I'm going with, because Greg Hawkes of the Cars is a keyboardist.
Really? What's his
The
name?
Cars. Greg Hawkes.
Whoa.
I always loved the stuff he adds to the songs. He gets in, he gets out, he adds it. And he just adds. If you listen to the Cars, it's just everything he adds, he doesn't take over the song. He adds texture to it in the background. Doesn't take it over, and he can also play.
I'm right on board with the Cars, by the way. I'm definitely right on board with that.
Listen, I like the Cars. I like the pick, but if you go in keyboard player, that's where you go. Interesting.
Yes, because he's a true keyboard player. He knows when to get in and get out, how to add stuff. Kind of like Bon Jovi's keyboardist. You know, don't take over a song. You know, if it doesn't need to be, just add texture in the background.
Yeah, I don't love the pick, but I like the explanation. If that makes sense, I like where you're going at least. I don't love the pick.
Well, I got Paul there. He's got enough production skills to pull it off. If we need a production someone, a producer, then I would go Rick Rubin. That's where I would go. But no, I'd rather just add a keyboardist in there that's gonna, you know. And we all know you don't need a fabulous keyboardist to make a great song.
Yeah,
Paul McCartney.
I'm with.
Paul McCartney showed that.
I went the same route. I didn't go producer. I went keyboard piano player. So interesting. I wouldn't have gone. I don't think I've ever even known that guy's name, but obviously I know the Cars. Good songs, great texture. I get it.
Anything, Bill? Ernie? Nothing? Wow.
Nothing.
I love the Cars.
I like the Cars too.
Love the Cars.
All right.
I like cars themselves. I drive one every day. It's great.
Ernie, what do you got? Your sixth pick. Anything you want. Manager, producer, keyboard, guitar player, background vocals. What do you got? You can have a girl dancer if you want. Whatever you want.
Well, my band is all over the place. So I'm going to choose somebody who can write songs in any genre. So my choice is David Bowie.
I like it.
Another skinny guy.
He's definitely under 120. Everyone in Ernie's band is under 120.
And he's definitely dead.
We're the band in a box.
Yeah, Ernie, I like that pick. That's kind of where I went to that route. But talk to me. Tell me about it.
Well, as you said, I got Freddie Mercury, I got Les Claypool, Karen Carpenter, Prince, Tony Iommi. I have every single genre except rap. But I have
the star of the movie Labyrinth, David Bowie.
Okay.
Can't wait for the middle of that.
Movies. Absolutely.
Can't wait for the middle of that show.
David Bowie is a chameleon. He doesn't really make a trend, but whatever music is big at the time, he always releases an album based on that music, and always it's huge. He's kind of more a chameleon.
Completely disagree. I'm a big David Bowie guy, Ernie, and I think he did set trends.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, the Ziggy Stardust stuff.
Ziggy Stardust was way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time.
Nah, Kiss was already doing it, but anyway.
Yeah, in Long Island, in a club in a basement.
No, your ass. Ziggy Stardust is mid-70s. Kiss is early 70s.
1972.
What? Your ass is 72, Ernie.
It is actually. Right?
We have,
close to it.
We have new measurements. The asses now. What does 72 mean?
It's age.
Big. It means big.
I don't know how to make mistakes.
His asshole dilates at 72. What? I'm confused.
Ziggy Stardust is 72. Hunky Dory is 71.
You got me, Ernie. I'm a David Bowie fan. I'm embarrassed to think he didn't even cross my mind in this band because I could have fit him in somewhere, without a doubt. He would have been my front man, but I would have put him in somewhere. Figure it out. But
yeah, listen, I again, I'm not really a Bowie fan. Just like it's to me the same way I'm a fan of Freddie Mercury, but I don't love everything that he does. Same with Bowie. I get where you're going. I like the texture of Bowie in your band. I think it works really well. I wouldn't have gone there, but I did go that route. I did kind of go the same way you're going. And I didn't go producer. If I would have went producer, I would have went Mutt Lange. I think he's the greatest producer ever. His Shania Twain records, Def Leppard, all that stuff. But I went keyboard/piano, kind of like you guys did, but mainly songwriter again. If you pair this guy with some of the other guys that I have in my list, Bonham, McCartney, Prince, Eddie Van Halen, And we did a whole show on him already, and I'm surprised. I thought Tommy might have went this route too. I'm surprised he didn't. The guy from the Cars, I'm surprised.
I know it's not Journey because you had to look up his
No,
name before.
I gotta go Billy Joel. He to me is piano player wise. Put him. I'm not a big keyboard guy. I would much rather hear piano texture in anything than keyboard. So put him on as a piano player / background vocalist / songwriter in my band. It just, to me, it gives that band the texture that it needs with the piano playing.
What do you?
I know he did a song with Twisted Sister, but what else has he done?
He was on a show and he was interviewed, and they asked him, "How does it feel to be a rock star?" And he paused and he goes, "Look at me." He goes, "I look like I should be delivering pizzas on Long Island."
I don't know if you guys ever went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but me and my ex-guitarist Steve, no, that's right, I didn't throw him out. He can still be considered my guitarist because we got together.
And he's still
We went
alive.
to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Billy Joel's letter to the rock industry, and it's him in a Viking in tights because he was in a heavy metal band.
Attila.
And he literally curses out the industry. He says, "You're not going to read this effing letter. F you. I know you're arrogant. You're never going to pick me up." And the letter's hanging there. And he insulted them so much they had to look into who this guy was. It's amazing. But yeah, how could you go wrong? I mean, I just think he's his own. He'd be hard to control. He seems to me like a lot more less going than Paul McCartney. I know we're talking like the greats here.
Yeah, I mean, again, I would love to see
his own show.
Put him in a band with McCartney and Prince. I want to see what they can do. I want to see some songs with Eddie Van Halen and Bonham playing, and then Ray Gillen. I mean, again, Billy Joel as a songwriter, even more than a pianist. Obviously, there's a million piano players that are better. I want him as a songwriter.
I'd be curious to see how he collaborated with other band members because he's never had to do it before.
Agreed.
He's never had to do it before. It's always been his own thing. Where everyone else in other bands have collaborated with other.
Sure.
Possibly. So.
All right. So we're I'm gonna recap everyone's band, and now the fun part. We're gonna name our bands. Okay. So let's start with Billy. Billy, your band as of right now. We got the drummer extraordinaire, Wolfgang Van Halen on drums. We got Billy Sheehan on bass. We got Richie Sambora on guitar, along with Eric Clapton. Then we have Zach Brown as the lead vocalist, and Dr. Dre as producer / whatever else he wants to be. What's the name of this band, Bill?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's a good mix, and I'm going to call it Guacamole.
Good.
That's basically what you're going to get with Dre mixes it.
You win.
I love it. I love it.
It's fun to say. Try it. Guacamole.
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 Ernie. Come on. Say it.
Guacamole.
Oh, yeah. I like it, Bill. I like it. All right, Doctor, your band. As of right now, we got Dave Grohl on drums. We got Paul McCartney on bass. Jimmy Page and Pete Townsend on guitar. Bono as the lead vocalist. And Greg Hawkes on keyboards.
From the Cars.
From the Cars. What do you got? What's your band name?
I looked up everything. Unbanded.
Okay.
But here's the funny thing about this complicated name. I would have to go back in the past and tell these guys, listen, I'm from the future. You guys were already in super bands. That's why you're unbanded.
Good point.
They look at me and go, should we be called banded? No, you're unbanded because I picked you from the future and you guys are not in the same band anymore. So.
All right, I like it. Ernie, we got the lightweight division here now. We got Karen Carpenter on drums, Les Claypool on bass, Prince on guitar, and Tony Iommi on guitar. We got Freddie Mercury on vocals and David Bowie as your miscellaneous keyboard player / whatever you want him to do. What's the name of the band?
The Two Dimensions.
I like it.
I had band in a box.
I had the stick figures.
Out of every band, Ernie's is easily the most fun to name.
My runner-up choice was Radiation.
Oh, terrible, Ernie.
It looks like they're suffering it from it. I know.
Ernie, I hope you had that drum set still. It's worth a lot.
But you know what Radiation is? That's me,
Massive
Billy, and
Places.
Tommy's band from when we were kids.
Oh,
That's right.
Yeah.
We weren't really, kids, I guess.
Well, when Shout at the Devil came out.
Yeah. Bill, you were part of it, but we threw you out.
Yeah, that's right. It was in my garage.
All right,
Bill
so-
have his own garage.
what is it? Was his head too big to be in the band? Is that what it is?
Didn't fit in the garage.
Something like that. He mentioned something about Dr. Dre. We said you got to go over there.
We kept doing Van Halen DOA over and over again.
DOA by Wolfgang Van Halen?
Nailed it.
All right, so my band. We got John Bonham on drums, Paul McCartney on bass, Prince and Eddie Van Halen on guitar, Ray Gillen on vocals, and Billy Joel on piano, songwriting, and vocals. So most of my band, unfortunately, has passed away. So I'm going to go with The Afterlife as my band name because most of them are dead, and if they're not dead, they'll be dead soon. So I'm going to go with The Afterlife.
Nice.
What?
I like that.
Listen.
Really?
What happened?
Oh,
Okay.
I thought- nothing.
What?
Ernie.
No,
I got
nothing.
another name for Ernie's band. Ernie's band should be like called Disorder. Something like that.
So, already taken.
Ernie's band, Anorexia.
Ringling Brothers and Barbara and Bailey Circus.
Yeah.
Ernie, I would have loved if you picked Weird Al as your
Lead
sixth.
singer would have been great. Lead singer would have been
considered
great. Weird Al.
I consider it as my sixth person.
It just seemed like Weird Al would have been perfect to round your band out.
You got to have a good accordion player in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys, this is a good one. Great bands. I'm going to post our 4 bands, and we'll do a poll to see whose band gets the most votes. We'll post. So, again,
Do I
just
get
to
a number, Mike? Do I get a number?
and I'm not sure what that is. If that's
You remember American Idol? When
Oh,
we
yeah.
saw
American
this?
Idol. Yeah.
yes, vote 666 if you want Tommy's band. 666. This is a good one, guys. Again, it's impossible to know if any of these band members will be able to work together. But you know, it's safe to say I think Billy had the worst band. And I had the best.
Obviously, it's
Peak in the
not
middle.
safe to say.
Billy peaked in the middle, and then it was downhill, uphill, really uphill, and this.
Billy started
Listen.
in a deep trench, and he,
Yeah.
Listen.
he had to get his way.
A strong wind can take Ernie's band out. Okay.
It's a good point.
That is true.
That's a good point.
All right.
The paperweights, Ernie. The paperweights.
Paperweights is
Ooh, hold on. Paperweights.
I like that one.
I'll make logos for all our bands
the
too.
winner.
Ernie, I'm gonna put Paperweights as your new band name.
I like it.
Terrible.
You want Band-Aid? I want a Band-Aid peeled away.
Or Ernie's band could
Band-Aid
be
is
Dust.
actually a good name.
It's taken.
Oh, that's the Africa Foundation band, right? Didn't they do something?
From England. Yeah.
Yes. What's his
Yeah, I tried everything.
Bob Geldof, right?
Coagulation. Yeah, tried a whole bunch of things to bring it together. Coagulation. There's all kind of bands out there.
Listen, when you put this together, and I know you're gonna put clips in, my band's gonna take it.
Oh.
Your band with Wolfgang Van Halen, you're only Van Halen person in that band. If anyone votes for Billy, I'm punching them right in the face.
Hey, that's my job.
I'm telling
Oh,
listen, give it a listen
You win
to.
a prize. You win a
Have an
prize
open
if you
mind.
pick Billy's band. We get to all punch you in the face.
with Dr. Dre and Wolfgang holding your band together, Billy, you don't have a shot.
Telling you, you'll see.
Mikey D might be the only person that votes for your band.
I saw him the other day. He has a new career. He's trying to get into NASCAR. He thinks he could be a good driver.
Stop it.
He
Stop
has
it.
his driver's license.
Stop
he just
it.
needs a car.
He would
Stop
fit.
it.
He would fit well with Ernie's band.
Exactly.
He would look good in Ernie's band.
He is the paperweight.
He did produce a record, right, Ern?
Yeah, a long time ago.
And your mother is easy.
Hold on. If anyone has the record that Mikey D, can you send it to me? We'll play it as the theme music this week.
I want Mikey D as my producer.
That's it.
All right, yeah. Let's switch our sixth person to Mikey D.
That's it. We're all going down the tubes.
Ernie, he would have been a great sixth person for your band. He would have fit perfect.
Yeah, the
yeah.
sixth
He'd be-
sense.
He would have been great for a fifth box on this show.
There's no chance that he has a computer or Wi-Fi.
Ernie, if you had
No.
to ship the whole band, you might have to put another stamp on the envelope.
Extra postage.
Ernie's 6 band members really only are the weight of 3.
They take 2 stamps.
Strong wins.
No, paperweights. That's the
Paperweights is great.
Paperweights.
Paperweights is great.
no. That's no. Wait a minute. That's no good.
Nah.
Paperweights are heavy.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Yeah, but it's ironic. It's
Yeah, it's it's deep.
Oh, it's deep.
the dumbbells, the anchors.
Paper planes.
All right, this was a good one, guys. Again, send your messages, send your emails. List what your favorite band would be. What's your ultimate dream band? If you had to pick 5 band members and a 6th miscellaneous producer, keyboard player, background vocal, dancer, whatever you want. I'm surprised Ernie didn't pick one of the dancers from the Cream video. I thought he would have went with.
Sheila E for drums.
Sheila E. would have been a great pick too, Ern. Mikey D or
I
Sheila
consider-
E.
I
Either one of
consider
them.
Sheila E.
They rhyme. Nice.
Send your emails to
Yeah,
top 5 with
I-
Joey
I-
Cassata at gmail.com. Tom, what do you got?
I
Last
just couldn't
words.
I couldn't see Sheila E. and Carol Carpenter going at it.
Oh, they would have went at it, all right.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing anymore.
Oh, never mind. Hold on. What?
I'm pitching Callan Carpenter and a Tommy Lee drum set going upside down. I can't.
Slide right out of the harness.
I can't do it. My sisters listen to Cal Carpenter. This is like, she's sacred. And now you guys come out tonight and say she's a great drummer. This is blowing my mind.
I'm
Seriously.
gonna post a clip of Karen Carpenter's drum solo. It's killer.
I'll Google it. Thank you.
If you recall, Joe, wrap it up. Go ahead.
Billy, what do you got? Last words. What do you got?
I was just gonna say there was a great instance when we were on Carmine's bachelor party and we were all in the room and Ernie put on the Carpenters and we're on this wild bachelor party and there's 6 men sleeping in a room singing Carpenter songs. Pretty embarrassing.
Sometimes when we touch.
Yeah, but no one took out a pot. No one took out any pots with any wooden spoons and went to town. It's like not like Moby Dick was playing. It's not like, come on, stop it. Stop it.
Ernie, what do you got? Last words.
I just wanted to say that this was wonderful, and I'm very, very close to 2 of you. And Joey, you're kind of new to the crowd. But you're
I've only been around 30 years. I'm the new one.
you're fitting in well. But the originals are here.
You know what that means, Ernie? You know what that means, Joey? You're getting punched in the face.
Oh, you're right.
You're
Uh-oh.
a new one.
Well,
Ernie, I'll
Ernie,
tell you right now, if you punch me in the face, you're going down.
Ernie, question for you.
I want to
Does
mess with
Joey
that
make
nose.
the band? Does Joey make the band?
No.
I can't believe none of you picked me, you assholes.
Oh, you know what? Carol Carpenter sound better every time now.
Hey, I
I'll
picked
never
Scott.
forgive you, Ernie. You picked Scott? and Karen Carpenter over me.
What's next? Barbara Streisand plays a mean jumpsuit. It's like
Barbara
it.
Streisand at least has something in common with me.
Yeah.
This is
right.
the best. This is the most fun. I love this episode. This is great.
Get out of here, you stupid bastards. We'll see you next week, everybody.